What's up, y'all? This is your man about town, Markey Chukes, with the Markey Chukes Show, along with my co-host Travis, and we got this comedian, and he already done came in the shop. Well, first of all, we at the House of Styles, located at 221 South Pine. You want to get your wig done? Come down and see Kia, Josh, or see me, Markey. So,
Yeah, I'm cutting for free here now too. So.
like I said, we got this comedian with us, real live comedian, BK Irons, better known as Brian. For the longest time, I swear to God, I didn't know who BK was.
You didn't?
I did not. No, I never saw your face, so I would just see it on Facebook, and I would just say, "Okay, and then it was like, that's Brian. And then remember I was in the line at Cupie's, and you was over there eating, and I looked over, and we called, all right, whatnot, and it's still up, still. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
BK, what's up, man?
Ain't too much, man. I was waiting on you to finish that story though. 'Cause you had put so much time into it. I didn't want you to just give up. You know what I mean? Leave the fans like that, because they probably sitting there watching right now, like where he was eating though. I mean,
Cupid. Cupid, downtown Lima, Cupid. Cupid. Shout out to Cupid.
right. Shout out to Cupid Manor.
So, man, okay. Travis,
Hey, first of all, that's the last time we give free shout outs to any businesses unless they're going to be sponsors. BK, before I left my house, I was talking to my oldest son. He was like, I told him who I was interviewing. He's like, oh man, he hot. So when I was 20 years old, I think about the comedians that I looked at and I thought that were hot and on the come up and stuff like that. So for people to look at you in that manner, how does that make you feel, and how do you take that Facebook, YouTube, social media steam that you got rolling and transfer that into bigger and better things in the near future or in the future period?
Like for people around here to look up to what I'm doing, I think that's real cool. It's humbling. And where I go from here is first of all, get over the sudden shock of like a lot of people knowing me. You know what I mean? And take that and transfer it into a tour. You know what I mean? As I get known in more places, I can pinpoint on my page and get the insights and see where the largest concentration of fans are and just hit those spots. You know what I'm saying? So what I plan on doing right now is about the next 2.5 months, I'm going to work on brand new material. Because see, when I was doing shows around here, I had to do new material every time I did it because most of the same people was coming. So I don't want to give them the same thing. But so what I want to work on now is doing a whole brand new set that I can travel with and do the same thing everywhere and give people, what they pay for.
Okay, now a lot of people, I didn't want to touch on this. I didn't. But the first time I heard of BK.
You told me that before too.
Okay.
You really did touch it on purpose.
Okay, you're right. I ain't gonna lie. The first time I saw BK, it was in a very interesting setting and a very interesting thing that happened. If you don't know, then don't worry about it. He knocked some dude out, but I'm not gonna talk about that. So how do you take that? Yeah, it's on YouTube. But how do you let people know, like, hey, I'm more than just this guy right here. I'm a comedian and I'm good at what I do, and I try to perfect my craft. How do you get past that, or is it already past it and I just brought something back up that didn't need to be brought up again?
No. Well, first of all, let me clear it up. That was totally coincidental. I just happened to hit him, and he happened to go to sleep directly after that. Those things are gonna happen anyway.
They usually happen.
Right. So he was gonna take a nap anyway. So. Yeah, so it just happened to be right before I hit him. But no, the punch thing, that's like something, a lot of people look at it like I was just throwing a temper tantrum, but I don't get my way every day. It's not a day that goes by that I don't get my way, and I don't just lash out and hit nobody. Heck, I hadn't hit nobody in like 10 years. My elbow was sore for like 2 months after that. I swear on everything I love. I can't make this up. But no, how I got past it, I just didn't punch nobody again, and I just stayed funny. Because, like, You know, people go if they coming to pay you attention, and people come and saying bad stuff about you, like, oh, you're not even funny. Just stay funny. Like if somebody trying to kill you, the worst thing you can do is live. You know what I mean? That's the worst thing you can do to them is survive. So that's what I did. Like I had all kind of people coming saying crazy stuff to me after I punched that dude, and I'm like, they like, BK, I hate your guts. I was like, man, you know that's so dope, bro. You know me, because if you're gonna commit to hating me, you're gonna have to know my name. Because if you hate somebody, that somebody has to have a name. Otherwise, you're gonna forget who it is you hate. So stay mad.
So let me ask another thing. You got a lot of good buzz around. There was something that you did with Donald Trump, and I know that you said that you got a lot of backlash with that. And then something that you did with Steph Curry. So what you're doing, your YouTube, Facebook, I'm not sure what all social media you're putting it on, but it's really getting you out there, and people are really seeing that you're a good comedian. So the material, where you getting it from? Are you a news watcher type of guy, or you just through casual conversation? What's getting you going to start pointing out these particular things, and it's just taking off? You know what I'm saying?
Basically, what I'm doing, I'm just living my regular life, and then at certain times I see something that interests me so much that I want to give my thoughts to everybody. And I've always had a comedic approach to life. It's got me in trouble. Right now, it's doing me good. But I've always had a comedic look at everything. Like I can take anything and make it into a joke, whether it's appropriate or inappropriate. So, but that's what I do, man. Like with the Steph Curry thing, I just seen it come across there and say news flash, breaking news. Steph Curry to be named NBA MVP. I'm like, how was that breaking news? We knew this last year. Like, you ain't been watching? Breaking news to who? The dude telling it? But,
the Donald Trump. Talk about Donald Trump.
The Donald Trump. See, I got a whole bunch of people that hate my guts for that Donald Trump right now because, first of all, the reason why I did it was because I had people vote on who to do. And Donald Trump was like every other comment. Every other comment was Donald Trump. I was like, I guess I'm going to have to do Donald Trump. So I did Donald Trump, and I did Donald Trump pretty good, I think. It got a couple million views, you know what I mean, and a couple thousand people that want to kill me. If I'm ever caught in the sticks with the good old boys, it's a wrap. That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you something, and I know you, because everybody had a comment on this, or everybody had a comment on this at Barbershop. What do you think about Draymond Green getting suspended and nobody knew about it until before the next game? I know you had something to say about that, because we didn't know at all. We thought the game was over, it was cool, and I'm watching the next day the next morning, and I hear reasons why Draymond Green won't be playing in next game. I mean, I know you noticed that.
Well, first of all, you got to backtrack with Draymond. First of all, Draymond is very disrespectful.
Right.
He kicked the one dude in the genitals and said he didn't even feel it. That's disrespectful.
Right.
He disrespected his manhood right there. Then the stuff on that other. See, he should have been suspended then.
Right.
But the Warriors were down 3-1 then. So
Is the NBA trying to make money?
I'm not saying they are, but I'm definitely not going to get on here and say they're not. Because that's what we all in it for, right?
What's going to be a game 7?
I hope it's a game 7. You know, I hope it's a game 7. And if it's a game 7, we're going to win. Well, I can't say we because I ain't putting on no jersey, but yeah, well, I do got a Cleveland Cavaliers hat on. And if they lose, y'all cut this out. If they lose, y'all edit this part.
No, keep on. I got mine still.
Hey, it don't make me feel better losing with somebody. It don't matter if you're alone or with company. Losing don't feel good, bruh.
I got one for you. So when you first, when you saw that one of your videos, I think the Steph Curry was the first one. When it hit that million views, what did that feel like when you were at home? You go online, look at the video, and see 1 million people have liked or viewed something that you've done.
Man, that for real, I felt like jumping around like a kid that had found a candy store. The door was unlocked on, and ate all the candy, and just bounced off the wall for real, because I was like, dang, you know what I mean? I didn't put this work in on these videos, and finally something made it over the hump. Because previously I would get like 500,000 views on a video that I didn't get any credit for, because the bigger pages to find my stuff, download it, and suck it up. So now I start putting a logo on there, so it really don't matter. They'll still see my logo on there. But at that time, though, it was crazy, like for real. I felt like calling in to work. Like, yeah, I ain't coming in. Oh, you ain't been on the book? What you mean? What you mean? Why? Bro, I got a million people just seeing me, bro.
So do you have any other events or anything coming up locally for stand up or anywhere around the country? That's one question. Then second question, has there been a city that you've got fans and fan love from that just kind of blew you back? Like, wow, I got somebody over in wherever watching my stuff. So you gotta have two parts.
Okay. First part on the local event. Right now I'm just gonna be doing open mics because I'm doing brand new material. So I want to go to the open mics and see if it works. You know what I mean? It's before I put my whole thing together. So within the next 2 months, no. Second part is like people like from LA, all over California. It's a whole lot of people in California that's always on my live videos and everything. California's definitely got love. And then New York City is crazy too. Like, I didn't even know New York City people was watching my stuff, and Chicago, like all the big city people got my stuff. Detroit, this dude commented on it, he was like, man, we know you up here in Detroit, bro, man, you funny than a mug. Whoa. But Australia, some people over in Trinidad and Tobago. Australia, mate. He hit me up the other day, he said, hey, BK, you're funny as heck, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like all over places, man, like crazy places where people ain't even supposed to be at. I think I got a couple people from an indigenous tribe in Antarctica somewhere or something.
No. I'm just so. How did you even start? What made you even start this? Real briefly, I mean, here in Lima, brief.
First of all, it's a whole bunch of funny people in Lima. It's people way funnier than me. I just, might be. That might be. Hey, but it's a lot of funny people in Lima. Like, I think this is one of the funniest places it is on the planet, because we ain't got a lot of stuff to do. So most of the time we just sitting around kicking jokes back and forth. It's like you're practicing all day. But I just got the notion to make a video one day and just went and bought a camera and we did the video. It was called First 12. We did the first 12, you know, it's basically a parody of the first 48, just telling how fast somebody gonna snitch, no matter how hard they act before they get in that room. Offer them a cigarette and the Dr. Pepper, you gonna get everything you wanna know. But no, we did the video, and I thought it was a good reception for the end. I think it was like 1,200 views back then, and we was like, yeah, 1,200 people.
Let's say that was a lot of people.
Yeah, it was. It still is.
Yeah. But we kind of pressed for time right now, but when you see this man's videos on Facebook, check him out. You hear he got a show around the city, go check him out. Anywhere online, you know what I'm saying, somebody out of town, tell them about it. If BK coming to the city, go check him out. This the Markey Chukes Show. I'm Markey, that's Travis, this is BK. Y'all have a good day. Y'all be blessed. Love one another. Peace. Say peace, BK.
Thanks.